Yeah, because they shot the bombs out of one that was thrown back. Remember, one of them suddenly it was coming back towards them.
You have to add a lot more guts than you think because it just atomizes, liquid atomizes. Yeah. So we started, by the second one, we started using a heavier slime, like a thicker, more viscous, stringy slime. So it's like, it's just crazy because we were seeing it all atomized. And then what you would see is the chunks of rubber. But then we were up in cherry pickers throwing our, we had like as many people as we could just throwing shit down on the actors. Like, we'd have to say, like, you got, who's, I don't want to poor Reba, but we had to pick our targets.
One take?
Explains a lot, actually.
Yeah.
Alec, was it one take?
Strategic slime. Smart slime.
Boy, we, you had to clean off the rock, and it was fake rock too, so it was more porous. So my guess is it's probably one take, because then you also have to, people have to change their wardrobe, and like you always have, like, the ideal thing is always have enough for 3 takes. So if slime, wardrobe has 3 takes, but then it's the time to reset is 30 minutes, and you just say move it on,
And when they're scurrying away from that bomb that's been regurgitated in their direction, and the camera angle changes, and it's Michael Gross running around the corner, and the explosion goes off.
Blows up.
Is that an explosive or an air cannon? Do you know? Remember?
That was probably an explosive because there's so much volume to it. Like the air cannons don't get quite as much as real explosives do, and you just have to be careful, with it. Yes, sir.
So that's it, the base of the mountain, right? There's nothing down
over there.
Yeah,
right?
That's it.
Now the reasons that you had to build the rocks,
nothing down this end. There.
I mean, I think I know the story, but why they were using those rocks for the splats with the.
Well, it was all. What did Steve say last night? That they had to build them because they needed a big, vast field with a goal. Like there's where we're going, and there wasn't anything that actually existed.
And they couldn't do it if they had found BLM rocks, Federal Land Manager, the People's Rocks. They would not be permitted to slime.
Is that right? On the BLM.
The People's Rocks.
Yeah, maybe the People's Rocks. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And BLM is a government agency, and they manage this property. And
which is.
Oh, you think that was Forest Service that far out? Okay. Never mind. Still the federal government.
I mean, they manage this area.
Yeah.
And the rest of it, either forest or DWP property, which is the Department of Water and Power.
Los Angeles.
It takes all the water from here and made a metropolis of Los Angeles, and this is still desert.
They did 80 years of growth, and people up here did 80 years of choking on the dust from all this. But we don't. We don't.
Kind of like right around this same scene where he's like tapping the shovel on the ground, and it just like, or he throws a shovel on the ground, and it just comes up and.
Does it snap the shovel?
Yeah. Was that like was that a smaller version? Or was like
that was probably
miniature.
Was it a tentacle or was it a worm?
No, it was the whole worm.
Oh, that was a miniature. Yes, that was a miniature. So all those kinds of shots, which were great, like when they look down and they see the things moving. Those were a lot of miniatures there. You can kind of see a textural difference in the ground and stuff. But that would be the only way you could actually get that kind of movement.
Are those graboid guts on the rock?
Let's say they are. Why not? They look like it.